What if Deku was the Ten-Tails Jinchuuriki? Part 4. Hello guys, what's up? Cypher Otsutsuki here from Unknown Anime. And today I'll be continuing a series called What If Deku was the Ten-Tails Jinchuuriki? Before we get into this video, I would like to remind you all that recently I've been collabing with a small YouTuber called Custody. I have made his intro and some of his thumbnails. Also, do not forget that we have an ongoing giveaway that ends later tomorrow night. Now, without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Last time, we saw Deku nearly single-handedly take out the Nomu and the entire League of Villains. Now, we start off with Deku and his class being informed by a healthy Aizawa that they will be participating in the UA Sports Festival, where their quirks will be put to the test for internships and hero agencies. The entire class will begin muttering between one another. Bakugo saying he was going to get the best one, he was going to go to Sir Nideye's agency, or at least endeavours. Everyone would look at Bakugo with a glare before turning back to the front of the class and continuing muttering. Aizawa would inform them they had a week off to train. Now, during this time, Deku would work on mastering his Ren Sharingan to the point where he could perform interdimensional travel at a moment's notice. Deku decides that, with his last few days, he would like to visit all his dimensions and see what they are. He would visit his desert dimension, finding out that it's just a barren wasteland for ages and ages, so he decides that it'd be a good place to dump someone if he was trying to save them. He then comes across his gravity dimension, deciding that it's a good place if he wants to mobilize an opponent, but he'd have to be quick when taking them out, or else they'd adjust to the gravity before he could. Then he found his dimension, the dimension that linked them all. He decided that this one would be great because it would help him whenever he was fighting an opponent who was very strong, so he could shift between dimensions quicker and more simply. He eventually found a dimension that resembled his own, with a similar ecosystem and wildlife pattern, with the only differences being the immense amount of chakra he could sense in the air. He was heading to the largest source of it. Of course, there were 9 different sources across the map. He was heading to the largest one. It resembled about close to 9% of his chakra levels, but he thought it was interesting because no one else in his world could resemble even close to that. As he approached Konohagakure, the village hidden in the leaves, 2 guards stopped him, saying, You're the Ten-Tails Jinchuuriki. Stop where you are." Both men got into a fighting stance. Deku suddenly felt a presence hesitantly touch him on the shoulder. As he turned down, it was a golden-haired man. He had whiskered cheeks, and he hesitantly said, "Young boy, how did you get here? You're meant to be in that other world where we trapped the Ten-Tails." Deku stared blankly at Naruto, before pointing at his Ren Sharingan. Out of nowhere, a tall, slender man with pale black eyes arrived, asking, Naruto, did you sense it? I think the Ten-Tails is back." He then noticed Deku, standing barely the size of Naruto's chest. Sasuke glanced between Naruto and Deku, then saying, "Young boy, how did you get here?" Naruto responded for Deku. "It ran a Sharingan, Sasuke. Look at it." As they both stood in awe, looking at this boy who stood before them, with the Ren Sharingan active, and 9 times more chakra than any of them could ever fathom, or at least that's what they could view it as. Sasuke and Naruto stood facing off against the boy, remembering the trauma they suffered in the 4th Great Ninja War against the hands of Madara and the other Ten-Tailed Jinchuuriki. Of course, Obito was still alive and thriving in the village right now, but they didn't know how long he'd had left to live because he had been through so much during the Ninja War. Suddenly, a man with white hair and a scar on his left eye appeared asking Deku his name, to which he would reply, "Izuku Midoriya of the Hero Course, sir." Naruto and Sasuke, looks of fear, suddenly turned to a face of relief and happiness. Naruto kneeled down to the boy, saying, "Well, Izuku, do you know who I am?" Deku would nod, closing his eyes to consult the 10 tails, having no idea who this man actually was. The 10 tails would say that the man before him was Naruto Uzumaki, the one stood next to him was Sasuke Uchiha, and the one who had asked him for his name, Kakashi Hatake. Deku repeated each name before each person, before stating that he knew this thanks to his friend. Naruto stood and pondered who his friend might be, but didn't want to pry. Deku closed his eyes once more, saying, "10 tails, what's your name?" The 10 tails would say, I don't have a name." Deku responding by saying, "Then I'll give you one. Ichi." Deku would continue in reality, "My friend's name is Ichi." Everyone was completely taken aback by this, Naruto especially, then saying, "Well, I have a friend. His name is Kurama, and he has 9 tails." Suddenly, all 5 Kage would appear behind Deku, intensely staring at him, preparing to fight. Deku would respond by saying, "Why are them people behind you preparing to fight?" To which Naruto would say, "Stand down, Gaara. He's here. He's just here to visit. He doesn't even know what is he doing here." Sasuke would agree, saying, "He's only here because his Ren Sharingan was testing things out. Apparently in his universe he's part of a hero course." Everyone breathes a sigh of relief before getting out of their fighting stance and saying to the boy, "We're sorry for misunderstanding this." Naruto would say, "Yes, you should be." But then Deku would say, "No, it's fine. I'm gonna head back now. I hope to see you all again, one day." Deku would then open up a portal in front of him, stepping through it, appearing in his living room, before going to bed. At the following school day, Deku had gotten dressed, and used the Sharingan to teleport to class, arriving barely before Ida, who was usually first into class. Seeing Deku teleporting abilities, Ida got a bit scared for the racing segment of the UA Sports Festival, as he knew he wouldn't be able to put up with something as powerful as that. A few minutes passed as everyone arrived. When everyone was sat down, they were told to get their PE uniforms on and meet him at the stadium grounds. The UA Sports Festival had begun. Okay guys, that's all for today. I hope you really enjoyed the video. I put a lot of work into this, and I really would expect it if you would like and subscribe for more content, of course. The like goal for this part will be 18 likes, so thanks for watching. Join our giveaway, it's linked in the description, and have a wonderful day. Also, stay home, stay safe, and don't let the coronavirus bite. Obito.